I think we found our next fifth wheel. If you don't know, this is the Alliance Avenue 35 RKS. So most of you guys remember we had the Alliance Delta travel trailer. Now, my kids like to go camping, but we lived in our RV full time for what, 3 years. If you don't know, Alliance does keep the warranty intact if you do live in it full time. That's pretty cool, because some will actually say there's no more warranty simply because of that. Now, with that being said, why Alliance? That's a good question, and you can see why. This is truly the best of the best. Now, this isn't considered a luxury full wide body fifth wheel. This is a mid-size luxury RV, and you have wide body. That is crazy. You also have no carpet, and they do things a little bit better than the competition, in my opinion. Their colors have gotten better for the most part. You know, the white things got kind of old, I will admit. I used to love the white everything, but this is actually really nice. These floors, they hit, and the little things you probably would never notice. For example, especially if you actually do use your RV, they don't give you any legs for this dinette. This couch here has a nice view out of all these windows. As a matter of fact, all 3 of these couches have great views. And the reason why you would put the kitchen out back is simply because you can get more entertainment in the center of the RV, and you have great visibility to the TV. So all in all, just really nice. Out back here, if you open up this door, you'll see that you have a nice pantry. And I always like that solid floor. If you add your water down there, you can adjust these too if you need more height. You guys also saw that the light came on when I opened the door. 12-volt refrigerator. Like, why would you do gas electric? Gas electric is old. Like, that's old school now. If you have ever owned an RV, you know that gas electric is just not there. 12-volt is where it's at. These stay cooler longer, they get cooler quicker, and they're just better. I think they're more reliable, especially like when you're in direct sunlight. That's where gas electric fails. So up here you have that storage, soft close, and you guys see the glass here too. I wish I had my wife here to tell me what kind of glass. I forget what this is called, but this is truly one of the best RVs. And this is kind of how you know this isn't like a true luxury. You can tell by the cooktop. If I were to go walk into a Paradigm, you would see really quickly the difference. But yes, this is the best RV. You guys know too, and look at all that storage below the sink. This is another reason why you would choose a rear kitchen. But yeah, one thing about their RVs too is they do reinforce these drawers. We live in the RV full time. Things fell through plenty of times. Solid countertops. They look nice. And again, as I said, the colors. You have 2 AC units here, and I'll show you guys some more specs in a second. But look at how tall that window is too. Even the slides don't have any carpet. And today is not as cold, but inside of here it feels warm. So imagine if you had some carpets in here on a 40-50 degree day. I think this RV with the sun hitting it would be perfect. All the storage here. And this is a large TV too. Storage for your shoes down here. And again, no carpet zone. As you walk up, man, 1-piece shower. Place to hang some stuff too. Skylight. Now this is a small sink, but I do like that it's below the counter too. You have your GCI, and then that's how you control that fan above. And this is a soft close too. Yeah, there's not much really to say here. This is truly still one of the best. I stand by that. We had little to no problems with our rig. Man, this looks like a house. And check out the closet. You guys see that, right? This is insane. I love the way this looks. You can put a washer and dryer in here. And on this side, you still have some power above here. Wow. This is huge. You can call that a walk-in closet almost. Some power. The bed is on a slide. The bedroom does seem kind of small. But again, this is still considered a mid-size rig. Place to sit down. More storage here. Below that, so you can put your shoes there. And that's nice storage too. But yeah, this is probably what we would get next if we were in the market, simply because our kids are getting older and we don't need the bunks anymore. When you have younger kids, the bunks are nicer to have, but this is definitely what we would choose if we were getting an RV, because the kids can sleep on the couch now and you have 2 couches. So pick what couch you want, guys. Just pick which one you want. But I do like this right here. If you want to, I don't know, what would you put here? I'm sure my wife put some decorations here. This is probably more decorative than anything, not really for storage. And as you walk in, I would say there's no place to put your coats. So that's something I would like to see. But apart from that, I mean, this is really a nice rig for a couple with older kids who don't want to go camping all the time with you. This is what I would choose, 100%. I was trying to figure out how to turn this light off, and this light is censored. So if you tap it, it comes on and off. I love that. It's been a minute since I've been around the RV world, so I've not caught up 100%. But that right there is innovation. It's something small, but it makes a big difference. Now look at this screen door too. I'll put something in the description below from Amazon if you want to protect this as well. I have one for our Alliance Delta. Now this does just push in. Let's go ahead and open up this storage here. Look how thick the door is. Oh wow. You guys see the LED strip there? You also have the coin floor here. So that should help with things sliding around. Water connections. Man, this is nice. You guys see this too? You can control the awnings from inside and outside. Sorry for the wind. It is a little windy today. Real quick too, here's the latches. 2 awnings there. It said it had 3 awnings. Let's go ahead and check out this storage here. So you have your battery box, and all those lights can be put on sensors too. And that's a dual battery box, by the way. A little bit of solar, electric jacks, auto leveling. I've never been a fan of these doors. But it works. Oh wow. That is nice. Water filtration. They do protect these valves so they're not on the outside of the rig. And then here's your furnace. I'm sure this is a tankless water heater too. Oh yeah, that's tankless. Already winterized for you. Rack and pinion slide. Oh my goodness, look at those tires. Man, 16-inch wheels. Looks to already have a little bit of nitrogen in there. Here's where your water tank is. I wish that was further back, because if I wanted to use this for my 3/4 ton, I would probably need that tank back there to get less hitch weight basically. Now there's 2 slides on the driver's side rack and pinion and cable driven, which is not my favorite. And they do prep these slides for slide toppers too. Now on this side you have a big slide here, rack and pinion, looks like some gas lines there, and power right there. Love these windows, huge windows. And out back, ladder. You can actually tow a trailer with this guy here. 4-pin connector, spray port out back, 50 amp. And I like that they make those white too. And then 4-point auto leveling. But look at these tires, guys. Oh my goodness. These are 14 ply G rated. Man. 4,410 pounds of capacity each tire, 16-inch, 8 lug, Creed 3000. Man, how heavy is this guy? Let's see. Let's go look at the numbers, just so we have an idea. I didn't show this to you earlier. 30-pounder, and one on each side, by the way. But right there, you guys see this? 14,995 pound gross vehicle weight rating. Unloaded weight is 11,366. So this is probably 1-ton territory, unfortunately. If you're looking to tow this, 1 ton minimum, I would say 3,600 pounds of payload minimum. Axle rating is 6,800 pounds per. That's pretty good too, I would say, for 15K. That's not bad. And then you guys see these tires can be ran at 110 psi, which I recommend. 3,569 pounds of capacity you can add to this trailer. Wow. Now here's the base price of this RV, and as far as some of the options and standard features goes right here. So you can get the king bed. Also, there is a third AC unit, but the standard AC is actually 18,000 BTU. So you probably would be good if you just had 2. But for me, if there's a third option, I'm just going to take it. And just be sure to see some of the solar options here. Let's go ahead and check out if my truck can actually pull this RV. As I said earlier in the video, if you want to tow a trailer like this, you're probably better off having around 3,700 pounds of payload. Normally when you have a 15,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating, this is definitely 1-ton territory. I would say you're cutting it close even with trailers that have like 13,000 pound GVWR. So this is actual numbers here. Most of you guys know I did do a weight loss program on my truck, so I did pick up a little bit more payload because of that. However, with my family and my cargo and with the hitch weight right here, figure that's 21% of this number, because that's what Alliance advertised for this trailer. We're still going to be over. Even if I took everything out of the truck and put it inside of the trailer, I would still be over. And I would definitely use like a Gen Y gooseneck pin box for this trailer, just because I would want to, you know, do with what I've done in the past. But even still, this is not going to work. So in the future, maybe I'll do a video on the 33 RKS. That way you guys can see that floor plan, because that has a lighter pin weight. And I'm pretty sure I can make that trailer work with how I load my trailer. So maybe in the future, I'll try to do a video on that one. If you would like to see that, just let me know down below. But let's go ahead and jump back into the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If we were in the market, I would consider this for a 1-ton, but for my 3/4 ton, if it was just my wife and I could make this work. But because I have the kids, they're growing, they're not getting any younger. If you already have a 3/4 ton, if you have around 3,300 pounds, you could make this work, but you will have to make some sacrifices. See you guys soon.